Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Rhonda. So today's video is gonna be about my experience being with a narcissist. So when I was younger, um 17, 18, I met someone. We actually met online. So we started out as friends, and not long after, like, we developed a relationship. Like, we started out as friends, texting and talking the whole works. So after a while we decided that both of us, we were single, and it would be okay for us to talk. But this relationship, it was long distance. So after we decided that we were going to be in a relationship, we would talk for hours on top of hours. We would video chat, we would do everything. I would go and visit this person, seeing that they couldn't visit me. So it would be myself who would go, 2 or 3 times per year, just to visit and, to show that I care. The relationship started out okay, as far as I know. But then soon after, things started happening. When I would go and visit, like, he would always say slick stuff, like, simple stuff, like, you're not taking it as anything, but then you did feel some type of way about it. And I would just brush it off. I wouldn't let that bother me to a point where I would be constantly thinking about it. So we decided, I should have known this was a red flag also. After the first time I visit him, he proposed to me, and I accepted. I was excited and everything. That vacation passed, and I came back home. We would talk on the phone, and things we normally would do, like we did before. So it wasn't a problem until he started being distant. All of a sudden, we wouldn't be on the phone for the hours that we normally would. We wouldn't be on video chat for the hours that we normally would. Everything was going, somewhat okay at that point. When it came to social media, because our relationship was out there on social media. So when it came to social media, what he would do, he had my pictures up there, and it was to the point where both of us had each other's passwords, not for the phone, but for the internet, medias. And we would go on each other's pages, and because I didn't have anything to hide. But after a while, he started changing his passwords and saying his page was hacked. He would delete that page and he would make another one. And so when he did make the new page, he didn't give me that password, right? So it was like that. He had my pictures on his page, and he would make my pictures private, um, because he said he didn't want people in his business. So after a while, I felt some type of way about it, because if I'm having your pictures on my page, then why would I keep it there and you would, hide mines from off your page? So since he was doing all of that, I deleted his off my page too. So we didn't have access to each other's social media, like, the privacy part. Then he started talking to a whole bunch of different people on, Facebook. When he started doing that, he became more secretive. The things he used to do before, he stopped doing. And he started going to parties. Like, for him, he was quiet when we started talking. So for him to start being like a party goer, that was something new. And after he started going to a lot of parties, he changed. When you're going to parties and you become like a little more popular and stuff like that, people see you as a target. So he would have a lot of girls, talking to him and adding him on his social media platforms. And he would actually be in a relationship. When we were in a relationship, he was in a whole bunch of different relationships on social media. But I didn't know, because, I wasn't on his page anymore. And most of the stuff, he would set it where only people that knew that person could see what was being posted. Like, he blocked me where I couldn't see the friends on his page, only the ones that I was friends with also. So it went on for a while. I started finding out that he was in a relationship, like plenty of relationship on social media, and he would lie about it. And he would just constantly lie. Like, he would deny everything all the time, denying. He never accepted anything. Even when he got caught, he never accepted anything. He never took ownership for anything he did. All he did was, talk down when it came to me. Like, he would say small stuff, like slick stuff, like that would kind of hurt my feelings. And a lot of times I said stuff about it, but I didn't go in depth about how I was feeling. And he didn't care. He would still say it without even caring about what he was saying. He was very emotionally abusive, But being that I was so into this person, I thought I was in love and everything, I overlooked it. I overlooked all the red flags. After a while, he started like taking away his attention. So he started focusing on what he was doing and, going to parties and stuff like that. And in this time, he never had a job, so I would help him out from the day we started talking, and we decided that we were in a relationship. After we decided that we were in a relationship, I would help him out financially, without looking anything back in return, because you're saying that's your partner, that, so you would want to help that person. You would want them to be on the same level as you are. But he didn't see it that way. In my mind, he saw it as a way to get money, to get help, So I would still help him out whenever he needed financial assistance. He would come with all different sorts of excuses why he needed it, and I would still help him out, because in my mind, oh, I love this person, so I wanna see them doing good. After a while, when he started partying and, doing the most, we stopped speaking like how we normally would. Like, sometimes I wouldn't hear from him, and when I did hear from him, he would start saying, when I wanted to video chat and stuff like that, he would start saying, oh, I'm having a migraine, I can't speak on the phone, like, I'm gonna charge the phone. Sometimes he's in the kitchen, he's like, oh, the phone doesn't pick up in the kitchen, and I know that's a lie. Or he would say, I'm charging the phone in the room, so I'll call you back when I, get in the room, knowing that that was a lie. And he would have people over his home, sleeping over, because, I wasn't there, it's long distance, so I'm not gonna see what's going on. So after a while, he drifted away because he was doing his own thing, like, he was doing whatever he wanted to do. So I drift away also, because I wasn't getting the attention and affection like I used to. So I went and I tried to get it elsewhere. In that time, we were kind of like separated, because he wanted to do his own thing, I wanted to do my own thing, so we went our own ways. It was mostly on him, though. If he never took his attention away and gave it elsewhere, then I wouldn't have to do that. After that, it was like a few months. He's doing his thing, I'm doing my thing. I was dating someone. He turned out to be a narcissist also, right? He started out fine, and then he would get drunk and he would just be disorderly. He would lie, he would cheat, he would do the most. He wanted to do scamming, and then wanted to put my name, on the checks that he was scamming people. I'm like, hell no. When I refused, he would say, oh, you don't love me. I thought you said you love me, and if you love me, then you would do this for me. And he would start going crazy, like I'm his mother, like I'm supposed to help him, like that. That was, when after I took a break from my relationship and was doing my own thing. So that situation happened. After a while, I left that alone, and me and my partner, we we made up and we got back together. I'm gonna continue this in another video.